that's fair enough. So is it all underway now? Or?
Oh, yes.
All right, so the ones you want inside can go in. The ones you don't, you can let me know and I'll have them removed.
These folks.
So you people have been asked to leave. I appreciate you do that now, please. This is a private area, and they don't want you. It's a private. They don't want you here. They've revoked your license to be here.
I don't want you.
No, the people who have organised this venue and the event, they don't want you here because you're causing a disturbance.
No, we asked to get in the
They don't want you here.
But they and this man was very
Well, hold on.
aggressive with
Okay,
me,
just
by
wait.
the way.
If they've pointed you guys as not being wanted here, you have to leave. Okay?
But this is a public
No,
debate.
sorry, it's not.
No, I'm not.
These people
going
don't want you here. That's the thing.
But what? This is a debate for all of
I
Canada.
know that there's been a bit of conflict.
Conflict? No, they don't want
Okay, I'm
us
not,
here.
I'm not arguing with you.
No, they didn't want us here in before tonight because we.
They're putting this event on. They don't want you here, and they've asked you to leave. Okay, so
But
yeah.
we're practicing civil disobedience because we think it's absolutely
All right.
outrageous.
So everyone else who can go inside, and you can stay out here, and we'll discuss it if you want.
Well, actually, nobody's being allowed to go inside. That's the issue.
Well, that's what we'll do. So is everyone? Well, surely please.
Well, we've been told that nobody wants to leave yet.
There's no room for these people. So
Other
people
people
that are
are
voting here, are they welcome to go inside? There's no room.
Excuse me, I said there are people that are leaving.
Yep.
So maybe there's room for us.
They might be.
Well, I'm not sure if they want you here. That's the thing.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the other issue. I think that's probably the real issue.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get the spokesperson for the person who organised the event, have your guys go outside, we'll have a chat, and then we'll go from there. How's that sound?
You know,
Great.
what makes me nervous about that is that we feel that they're going to slam the door and we're not.
No, we're going to talk about it, but
But no, but they're going to slam the door. This guy was so aggressive.
what these people can.
If there's room.
Okay, so that's what, that's what we're going to decide here. I was told by the organiser that they don't want these people here, and now you're saying they can go inside. So you've got to make it very clear what's going to happen. Well, look, yeah, that's fine. That's what.
Excuse me.
That was quite a waste of your time, officer.
Well, there was raised voices all around.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Officer.
Okay, everyone stop. Everyone stop.
What
Everyone
I'd
stop.
like to say
Okay.
is, they are welcome if there is no disruption. They are welcome
But-
at our
Don't
debate
disrupt.
if there's no disruption.
Marion, we would like to request, since Tyson is a bona fide candidate on the ballot, may he ask the first question during Q&A?
We've been told that that's been previous policy.
And I just announced that that was what we were going to do.
So may he have the first question?
I'm afraid, you may have, there may be a
Could you,
second question.
we would greatly appreciate the first question.
You know
As
what
it,
your question is?
well, does it matter?
So if we ask the question that you would like us to ask, then we can have the first question. Okay, what question shall we ask? Do tell us.
Oh, no, I don't know.
No, okay, so we can have the first question. Thank you very much.
As long as they
So
approve.
these people can go inside. Is that what?
No, there is no room inside, no room upstairs.
But
It's
people
standing
Okay,
room
okay.
only
So when there is room,
downstairs.
say people leave,
We
are
just
they
saw
welcome
people come
inside?
upstairs.
Okay, just hold on, please.
Couple
So
of
when there is
outside.
room, they are now welcome
If
inside.
there's absolutely no disruption,
Okay, no.
I mean none.
Okay,
And
things have
Terry-
changed since when I first turned up here. Okay, initially you told me these persons weren't welcome, and you wanted them to leave. Now
They
they're
were
welcome.
welcome because they were causing a disruption. They pushed one of our people over.
Excuse
So,
me.
And I think it's just going to be a continuation. Like, we've got to decide what's going on here. You're saying they're welcome to go in, so there's no need for me to be here.
Maybe Tyson, the candidate, should stay and ask the question, and maybe the others should stay out, because there is some question about
Well,
whether they'll be.
everyone's welcome here if you behave yourself.
Exactly.
they
And
were
some of the
behaving
people,
themselves.
some of these organisers have been, they feel they've been intimidated and it's unnecessary presence. I'm not sure by who. I think you're mentioned there, sir, with the green jacket, and someone else.
Yeah, which isn't very nice.
We're not
Hey, I'm not
associated.
here to argue. I'm just saying. Okay, so
He wasn't inside actually, he was all the
yeah,
time
it doesn't matter where
outside.
it still happened. So at
Excuse
the
me,
end of the
officer,
day,
on
if
the
you're
inside, this man pushed me
Hey,
and was
let's
aggressive.
stop the tit for tat. We're all adults here for a reason. So, no, you can't just, we need to resolve this right now. I'm not going to be back and forth here. So, things have changed.
No, we met outside so that it's not
Like they
misunderstood.
said, they don't want to because they're scared they're going to close the door on you. So now that you've said they are welcome if there's room, they can stay here, and once room is available, they can go in if that's...
It is disruptive to this debate if there is even this amount of noise out here.
Okay, but this could have been resolved.
Our
in the
decision
beginning.
is leave. We would like you to leave. You've caused enough disruption. You are disturbing the debate. We have 3 federal candidates up there that are trying to...
There's
control
another
it.
federal candidate right
And
there.
one that candidate here.
You know exactly
his
what
name
our
on the ballot.
rationale was and we've stated. So we would like you to leave. We don't trust that if you go downstairs, you're going to make a disturbance.
You don't trust?
And you've made enough of a disturbance as it is.
Terry,
let
would
BC
you
vote.
please give
Okay,
Tyson
this
the
is let
first
BC
question
vote.
to ask in Q&A? Terry, may,
Which
Terry-
one is Tyson's?
Tyson is the
Okay.
candidate, may he
Do you
have,
want just you downstairs, there's room downstairs, and you can submit your question the way other people are,
submit?
okay?
Other people are, yes.
No,
May he
you're
have
allowed
the
to write a
first
question on a piece of paper.
Downstairs and then.
Is that
make
how
sure
the other
question
candidates
gets
would
asked.
have it done if they were here?
Are all the other candidates writing their questions down?
No,
No, they're not.
no, they're not even asking their
If
question.
you want.
You
Because
said
they're on the
that if there were
stage.
other candidates here, they were going to be able to ask their questions. No, other candidates. They said if other candidates were here, they're going to be able to ask their questions. Are
If
they
you're
writing down their
downstairs now, and
questions
that
as
will
well?
settle it, okay?
You want to do that, you decide if you want to,
Can he
because
ask
otherwise
the
If
everybody's
you
going to have to
don't
leave.
take us on that, then we're gonna ask.
He can write a question.
Is that what the other candidates?
Well, you've already kind of blocked us out from the democratic process entirely. You may as well use undemocratic means to push us out if that's what it comes down to.
My question is they writing them down?
I have said you can go downstairs.
Yes, like my candidate.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, so are they submitting them via paper as well?
nobody's asked to.
Oh, okay, so if they were to, would they do it on paper, or would you be allowing them to stand up and ask a question?
We will leave the doors open and move the discussion outside. Because it's disturbing it for 300 people.
Yeah,
And why
I
you have
understand
to
that,
push,
I understand that.
why you have to push Francis physically?
Hey, we've moved on from that topic because you guys are pushing as well, so...
No, I wasn't pushing.
I didn't say you. Sorry. Okay, so can we come outside and discuss this?
Who was pushing from our group?
Both sides are saying one group pushed the other. We're not here to, it's not a schoolyard.
This man, when I said he was being
I'm not
aggressive,
going
he
tit for
said, you
tat.
haven't seen aggressive yet. But
Okay, so they'd like you to leave so you can come outside and discuss it further. Okay, so it's changed again where the people who are running the event would like you to leave. Yes? So would like you to come outside and discuss it further then.
You either come in, have a seat.
Can you come outside please so that you know that?
just trying to decide, can you give us a minute?
Will I be able to ask the first
Come
question?
outside. You're not,
Guarantee that I'm
we're not, we're just saying that you're not welcome here, so we'd like you to come outside and cease disturbing the event surrounding it.
Definitive conclusion.
Simple as that.
He's trying to get into the
Yeah, simple. Come on, outside please. Anyone who's not welcome, please leave.
Are you here to see the, was that your wife? Oh, that wasn't your wife? Oh, okay. Somebody's missing their husband.
No, Doug's my first time.
Okay.
Do you think we should do it? I mean, we've been kept out undemocratically. If you'd like to undemocratically throw us out, I suppose would be
Yeah, that's great.
fitting.
Done?
Tyson said you have to.
We don't need to though. We don't need to though, that's the thing. All we need is you to walk outside so they can carry on with their event they've organised.
They're not allowing the candidate who's on the ballot to participate.
I think you've got your point across. You've caused the disturbance, enough for them to be calling the police. So I think you've got your point across.
We didn't
You
yet.
can continue. Well, that's your opinion. Their opinion's different. Okay, so we're in the middle here. I know somewhere in between the two stories is the truth. So you've got your, nothing. You're going
No,
to
we will go outside
go on without police.
and
We can escort you out if that's required, but it doesn't need to come to that. Okay?
just for a while.
And so I know you've come here for a reason. I think you got your point across. You need to welcome them.
Well, you know, they didn't want Rosa Parks on the bus either, but the fact of the matter is an act of civil disobedience we're taking here in the name of democracy.
That's fine.
And they didn't want a
next step-
candidate in Toronto, but the public insisted on having the Congress.
That's fine. So the next step will be us escorting you from this area, and you can have the same conversation and everything else. So you might as well have your own board. That's the best bet. We're just here to act on behalf of the people who organised the event, who have the
I'm here to act on behalf of the people who put me on the ballot and want to hear my point put across.
Yeah, I'm not
I
arguing that.
don't, there aren't any of those people here.
No, they are not allowing him.
Guess what? Over 150
And it's a public debate.
signed our nomination papers.
And how do you know they're not here?
Officer, excuse me, over 150, actually closer to 200 people signed our sheet. They have our, yes, they are. They aren't, many of them aren't voting communists, but they are citizens in this riding. And they support the democratic process. So they did sign.
We support the exclusion of people like who.
Do you know how nomination papers work? Do you know how nomination papers work?
There is a tangible enough that it can happen. So in my, well, no, here, I'm almost finished, and then I'm moving on to your point. So I think that this type of civil disobedience is mostly disruptive because there are a lot of people who are here who are genuinely engaged
I
in
promise you
wanting
that
to.
the most effective civil disobedience in the history of humankind has been disruptive
No,
to the status
no,
quo.
disruptive.
I promise you,
No, but
there's not been any
disruptive
civil
to corporations, disruptive to governments. And how do you want? Why do you want to be disruptive to people who just want to hear candidates?
We want to be disruptive to the decision that excludes candidates from the democratic process.
And so
you're unfortunately part of that decision.
I'm actually here just to live tweet, and I'm not even able to do that. The people who organize this event are right out there and would like
Well,
to
if you're
talk
not
to
an
you.
organizer, but
And we try to talk to you and nobody respond to
arguing
us.
with me, and I don't think it's a very principled argument.
No, we want to, we don't want to argue.
So is this just like in the next 2 hours we're gonna have to
So what you guys can start by is not communicating at all.
Okay.
Okay, so you said there they've been asked to leave. So what's going to happen is the supervisor's going to come down and he'll give us direction there. Because they're here to do something.
Okay, so can all Dogwood and all BC SDA organizers please step outside and we'll leave the rest of them in here and then we'll wait for all this to be wrapped up, okay? So Dogwood and BC SDA, we'll wait outside and the rest of them can stay here. And then we'll let the police officers tidily handle the rest of it while we are right out here. Can we do that?
Can the Dogwood people come outside, please?
So now we are waiting for the supervisor to decide about our presence in this area here.
Yeah, and he'll make the next call.
Okay, and I work in public access TV, channel 4. So as a media, do I have a right to report what's going on here, or media also should be going
You're in
on?
a public place, so you can do what you're doing, but you're part of the group that don't want here.
But also I'm a reporter for Citizen Forum show, so
Yeah,
I
but you're
could
not
do.
there. You're not acting on that capacity, are you? You're here to support your friends.
Yeah,
So you're
I
not
am
here as a reporter.
Yeah, 3 things I'm here. I am a
You're
seasonal
multitasking?
rider, I live in the riding, I report on the issue, and I am on the committee of Tyson, so from 3 aspects.
So unfortunately, you're part of the whole group that's going to be asked to leave anyway. So
Okay, but not as even as a media, I should be.
no, I don't think you can change your your credentials are now reported in the media because you're not here for this group here. So.
And to report, and I did report on that issue, exactly.
You'll be part of this group.
Ah, okay, I'll be back. Okay.
You can't take that top off and put another one on.
No, I'm three things. Not I'm taking one off and putting the other one.
Yeah.
I have three duties here. Live in the riding. I am on our candidate committee, and I am a TV reporter. So I cannot say no. Okay, I am not TV reporter anymore.
So none of those three personalities can be here.
Not of these. Okay, only one. Okay, I got it.